The past week or so, I've been thinking my pH meter is getting a little, starting to like drift off a little bit. Today we're gonna check it. For one, my hydro. All of a sudden, I had it at 6, and I've never had a problem with it staying where it's supposed to be, but it keeps rising, and everything I'm checking just seems like it's a little off. This is the pH meter I've been using. It's an HM Digital. This is the second one that I've had since the last grow. The first one also started drifting off randomly, but I took better care of this one. The first thing you're going to need in order to do this is another pH meter. I got this new one off Amazon. I think it's actually going to be good. Like the probe on it doesn't look the same as the other one. Like the other one, it soaked up water and stuff. All these seem to be sealed. And there's no wet sponge down the bottom of it, so you don't. I'm guessing you don't have to keep it wet. So in my head, it's saying that it should last longer. Poured into this perfectly clean shot glass, measuring glass. You see this says 7.0. This is what the pH meter should read when you put it inside the solution. And see, you take this off of here, and you see that sponge in there. You got to keep that sponge wet to keep the probe and everything wet. You don't want it to dry out. And there's absolutely nothing in the new one. So we're going to turn on the meter, let it get on its numbers, and let's see where it's at. Shake it around a little bit. We're off the bat, 8.5. That is not a good sign. It's not a good look, bro. 8.7. 8.8. So I'm going to press and hold the calibration button. I don't have the instructions for this thing anymore. There is an up and down. Go to 7.0. I'll try push enter. Now I guess now it's doing it. Now it's reading 7.0. Let's see what the new one reads. Just about 6.9 almost, 6.8 and a half. I already pushed the calibration button. Let's see, if well, it did. It put it back to 7 already. Now let's take it over to the hydro, and let's see if they read the same. Five 5.7. And the new one. .8. Now this is the water I took out of the hydro system the other day that I haven't emptied yet. .1. So the speeder still might work. 0.1 is usually pretty okay. This one's probably going to say 6.3. If I had to guess, it seems like it's just a little bit higher of a reading. Now this one says 6.6. This is the type of shit that always messes with my head. Always. Because now what am I supposed to believe? Am I supposed to believe this one or this one? Let's go back over our buffer solution. Place this back in here, see if it's still reading 7. Even just being off that little bit does make a difference. 6.8. So it's still just being off just a little bit. Oh, 6.9. And then the new one, still read the 7 on the dot. But then why, when I put them in that bucket, are they reading different? And yes, I've been double checking everything with test strips as well, or trying to. I don't think these ones are the best. I'm gonna take this and dump it in there. This is all wastewater anyway. Clean and dried the shot glass or the measuring cup or measuring glass. We're gonna do the but now we're gonna do the pH. Now we're gonna do the calibration solution for the pH 4.0. So now we're gonna pour this in. And once again, let's see what this reads now. Headed the right direction. If I get all the air bubbles out, does help. The little shot glass, I probably should have maybe done. Oh, and it turned off on me. Great. Turn that back on. Try to get the air bubbles out of the bottom is what you're trying to do. The shot glass could be a little bit bigger. But it seems like it's still going to be just a little bit off. I'm also going to calibrate it again to the 4. If you look here, I can push down. That's going to bring it over to the 4 over there, 4, 7, and 10. We're going to go to the 4. Put it back in. And enter. Two points of calibration just gives you a more accurate reading. Now for the new meter, it goes in the glass. It also didn't go all the way down to 4. So which meter do you think is right?